Hello, everybody. It's Monday, December 14th. Here is your instructions for today. First off, do the bell ringer. If you did not do turn in your reaction time lab, make sure you turn in the reaction time lab from Friday. If you have any difficulties with that stuff, email me, let me know, we can figure it out. What you're going to be doing today is what we're calling hexagonal thinking, because it's going to involve some hexagons here. For you at home, it is going to be looking a little bit different than how we are doing things in class. Because you're going to have to do it digitally, where we're not doing it digitally really in class. So what you'll need to do is head over to Schoology, and you'll have our stuff for today. So there's our bell ringer right there. You'll need both of these last two assignment type things at the bottom. You need the assignment in a little bit, but I first want you to open up the quarantined absent learner template. It's a link. It should open up slides. I hope if everything works out right. And this is what you're going to use to help you with today. As it says here, you're going to use the next slides to copy and paste the hexagons and type your words in them. It says to type your words, but we already put the words in there, so you don't even have to type your words in them. As it says, do not cut and paste, copy and paste to your slides. So what you'll need to do is just copy over the whole slide, like this, copy. And that will, if you click on the slide, it'll copy the actual slide itself. You'll need to exit out of this document, open back up your real one here where it says assignments. And now, when you get to this one here, you can just pop in and import this slide. Now this will make it a lot easier because you can just use these hexagons and click, don't link it back to the original. Because you should be able to move these around and make some connections there to it. How your task is going to work is that you're going to take these 20 words and you're going to find connections between them. And how it kind of works is that you'll just be moving them about, connecting them together, and wherever they touch, I can get rid of some of them here so we can focus on. Wherever they touch, there should be some kind of connection that links them together. So like, let's take this for example. Let's try to do one here. Let's go Adam to, I know it's somewhere on here, organelle. Let's add that in there. And then we can go organelle with nucleus with eukaryote. All right. So if we just take this little 4-piece here, this would be like the start of a connection because atoms go into making up organelles. That's one of the building blocks to go into organelles. The nucleus is one of the organelles inside the cell. And then a eukaryote does have a nucleus. So you're starting to build connections. Now, you can have different things branching into each other. So, for example, coming off of the organelle, we could also have a chloroplast, just like that. Because a chloroplast is also an organelle, you would have to find a connection between a nucleus and a chloroplast. Maybe they're both in plant cells. Well, hey, look at this. We got a plant cell right there. Boom. We can plant cell it up because a plant cell is a eukaryote, has a nucleus, has chloroplast to it. So you're just meshing and molding things together, trying to make all the connections that you can. When you get done piecing all your pieces together, you're going to go over to the next slide and you are going to copy and paste these arrows. And when you copy and paste these arrows, you're going to put the arrow somewhere in between your two connections. And when you put it in between two connections, You're then going to explain that connection on the day one question slide. The connection between these two hexagons would be, oh, let's see what we got here. Hexagon, nucleus, and eukaryote would be that all eukaryotes have a nucleus to them. Oh, I misspelled these. All right. Well, there you go. That's how you would end up doing them. You would go get one for number 2, drag number 2 somewhere on there, get number 3, drag number 3 on there. This is a test of, quote-unquote test, of all of our things that we have done throughout the year here, and see if we can remember anything or whatever we remember, all the stuff that we've covered. Try to get some of the familiar terms with maybe the more unique words to it to kind of make a nice little blending of some of the things in there. So if you need any help whatsoever, let me know. I'm also going to post on there pretty soon. Once this video goes up, there will also be an example for you to look at too, where you can look at an example. And obviously I'll know if you've taken from this because, well, I'll know just because it'll look similar. But you can see a full-blown example of how everything would look fully completed with it today. I'm not saying that all the connections are correct on there because I kind of just threw them together, but yeah, you can take a look at an example of how things work and then how you can place those arrows on there, how you can write about them on there. So that will all be on there for you. I said, if you have any questions, let me know. A lot of you are going to come back tomorrow, I know, so you'll just do day 2 in class after you finish day 1. So you'll be able to come back with us tomorrow and finish off day 2 with the rest of the groups. But that's what you're doing today. Email me if you have any problems. See ya.